YouTube. It's me, Tiffany, and I'm here with my co-host, Tanea.
Hey, guys.
And we're back with an all-new video.
Hey.
So the first thing, you know, a lot of people were saying in the comments that, I don't know if you sung the last show, but they were just like, we want to hear Tanea sing.
What did I sing?
I don't know, but like I told the person in the comments, don't hold your breath because she will never.
I'll sing for y'all.
She's not. She won't come on here and sing for y'all.
I will sing for y'all.
She didn't go to American Idol and save our lives yet.
Oh my God, because I went to Baltimore Idol and I didn't get picked.
Anyway.
Okay.
I want to give a shout out and a thank you to all the people who sent me their tweets and emails and comments and asking Tanea if I was feeling better because on Thursday I got the stomach virus from somebody, my mother, my nephew, my sister, one of them. All of them had it, and it was like it hit me out of nowhere and it knocked me straight down. Like it didn't even give me a chance to try to get my shit together.
The trailer knocked her down.
If you've had a stomach virus, and I want to say, like, because I've had a stomach virus before, but as a child, I've never had the stomach virus as an adult. Jesus, like, I think it's worse when you as an adult. Like, I don't know, I don't know how to explain it. I just knew I was going to die.
I don't know about it being worse when you as an adult, because I remember having it as a kid, and I was essing and throwing up at the same time, and I was in tears because I didn't know what to do. My body was so effed up.
Well, that was me. Guess it's all the same.
Yeah.
Because I remember at the stomach, having a stomach virus and, you know, just being sick and having to stay in the bed and throwing up. This was some other stuff. Like, my stomach felt like it was a demon inside of it. And it was trying to rip through me either way.
Renesmee.
So it was like I was on the toilet with a bag, with my head in the bag. I mean, that was a TMI for y'all, but thank you again. I told my coworker today when I got to work, I don't feel 100%. My stomach, to me, is really saying, bitch, don't try me. Like, bitch, watch it. Don't play with me. You know, so I did have some crazy foods over the weekend. It was my cousin's birthday, but I did eat smaller portions. But I'm just ready to get back. Like, I want a cheesesteak. I want
I don't feel all the way demonic, but my stomach is rolling and grumbling in the deep. I don't know.
Can I just say something first, though? Tanea's stomach hurts every day.
No, but this is something different. All right, it's like almost rumbling so hard it's moving.
So yeah, thanks guys for all of that. That's why we didn't do. Thank you.
You're welcome, best friend. Best friend moment.
We're not friends right now.
We are. I didn't do anything.
But that's why we didn't do the Thursday video. So I'm sorry for anybody that was looking for that, because around the time that I record, I think I was already half dead. So
Tiffany, on Thursday, what day did you get sick?
Thursday. Thank God it wasn't a scandal
in
Thursday.
The house,
thank you, Jesus.
And she went to bed and she stayed asleep, except for when she had to get up and poop and throw up. Like, other than that, she was sleeping.
So, other than that, I want to give a shout out to my cousin Khadijah, who turned 21 this weekend.
Shout out Khadijah.
That's what we did this weekend. We basically spent all our time with Khadijah.
So she should feel nice and loved. 21,
right? I'm feeling kind of brown today. I don't know what it is.
I think your little bit of color is coming back from when you were sick.
Right.
A little bit though.
Right. So, as you know, like I told you guys last week, we will be doing the Q&A this week on December the 18th. Some people were asking me, you know, how long do they have? You can actually send.
Don't ask me, because I thought we was doing it today, and somebody asked me, and I said you got all weekend.
Well, you have actually. I don't mind you doing all the way up until Thursday. Like I said, if it doesn't get in, it doesn't get in. I've written them down. I already have like a front and back page of questions. Yikes. So, like I said, I don't mind breaking it into 2 parts, but you do have up until Thursday at 4 o'clock. Thursday, 4 p.m. I don't know if that's your time where you live at, but you should check my local time. I live in Baltimore, Maryland. So yeah. But
if you live on the West Coast, that is around 1 p.m. Niggas is fighting.
So, but real quick, I did want to say one of the questions that somebody sent me because I feel like I need all week to think about what I'm going to answer to say to this. Where is it at? Blah, 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 blah. FYI, this is my favorite question so far. Here we go. This is a question for Tiffany, but today I can't answer, but she's going to automatically say the other. If you had the chance to be Kerry Washington or Beyonce's assistant, which would you choose? Can I just tell you that I literally need until Thursday to think about that, and I love that question.
I already have my answer.
I love that question, and I'm going to tell you why it's so hard for me on this Thursday's video, but whoever sent that question, that was a good one. You my favorite.
My face is as red as my shirt. So excited.
So I want to start this video giving a shout out to some moms, some famous moms who had their babies over the weekend. We got Zoe Saldana, who had twins. Boys.
Shout out to Zoe.
Hayden Petier, who had a girl, which I don't think it was over the weekend. I think it was Tuesday, but I just found out, so shout out to her. And Kourtney Kardashian, who actually had her third baby on her first baby's birthday, right? So, and she had a boy also. So I don't know the name yet, but
hold on. Did anybody? I think I dreamt that his name was Brody.
I don't think it's Brody.
Those are the kind of dreams I have because I dreamt that the baby's name was Brody.
Saturday, I had a dream that me and Kerry Washington hung out all day in the house.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But speaking of Kourtney, real quick, I just wanted to say real quick the day that the talk on Twitter was. If you follow Kim Kardashian, yesterday they went to Disney on Ice and they had all the kids. And Kim, surprisingly, what she doesn't do a lot, she posted lots of pictures of North. She usually will post a picture. She never posts more than one. So it was about 3 of them. And last night or either this morning, she posted a picture of herself where you can see that she cropped North out some. So next thing I know, all the blog sites and all these people are tweeting about how Kim Kardashian is so into herself and vain that she cut her own child out of the picture. And before I even tell y'all about Kim coming on Twitter just now and kind of mini zapping out on you hoes, I mean, it's a lot with Kim Kardashian, but come on, y'all. Like, are you kidding me?
I feel like, well, because I did see it, but wasn't a caption under it?
It was just a kissy face.
I would say maybe it was just like North wasn't given the same face.
Maybe she didn't want to put North in that picture.
Like,
maybe her eyes were blurry. Maybe her eyes were red. Like, what the hell?
It's her baby. She can do whatever she wants.
I mean, y'all can say a lot about Kim Kardashian, but y'all not going to downgrade her as a mother. Like, come on, y'all.
Her baby out of the picture.
And then that shouldn't be today's news. Like, that's just too much.
Right. It's Christmas time, niggas. The season is here.
What we tell you about that word?
Because they making me say it.
So she just came on Twitter before we started the video. I was reading it. She is just like laughing, like, "Are you serious? Like, this is today's news." And then she goes to do, which I told y'all I won't do if I ever become famous and a celebrity. She's talking about how North's eyes were closed. That's why she didn't put it in the picture, and she was just feeling herself in that picture. Bitch, you don't have to explain nothing to them.
I would do if I was famous? Upload a picture of BBW porn star with the biggest ass that I could find and tell everybody to kiss it. The blackest part of it.
Why does it have to be black? Black?
Because I'm black, so I'm gonna get a black BBW porn star, have her bent over, spread out. You find the darkest part of it, and you kiss that. Don't question me about what I put up and what I crop.
Alright, come on, because y'all know she's a Kim Kardashian stan. So the first thing that I want to talk about getting into this video is my boo, my baby, the love of my life, Kerry Washington. And, you know, this week it was just a lot of talk about, which I'm mad because I couldn't get to this camera Thursday. It's a lot of talk about Kerry Washington and her husband are getting a divorce.
Namdi
Asamoah. Are getting a divorce because, did I write it down? I know it's definitely because,
they live in 2 different lives.
Kerry Washington doesn't have time to spend with him. She has 16-hour work days, and I mean, if you follow up on Kerry Washington like I do, she does a lot of appearances, little lunches, brunches. This Saturday, she went to Debbie Allen's. She went to Debbie Allen's Nutcracker performance. I mean, but before I go on, I was reading more into it today because I didn't even read about this last week. There are rumors from his previous football players that he was in the locker room with and stuff. You know, his what are you buddies? Teammates. His teammates say that he's gay, and they say that he was hired as a beard for Kerry Washington.
Because she's gay?
Well, y'all know.
Or was she hired as his beard?
What, bitch?
I mean, was she his wife because he's the gay?
No.
Oh, okay.
He was her husband because she's not married yet.
Oh, but I don't think she would do that. I mean, the thing about it is,
I don't think that.
It's 2014. Like, people don't have to do this. It's not when Brandy was having a baby back in 1994 and you had to lie. Like, it's 2014. Nobody really cares. The thing I'm saying, I hope that they don't break up because, I love young love. I love all that. Stay together. But if it is because of her work schedule, that's dumb as shit. Because when y'all got together, she had the same work schedule.
Well, here's what I want to say about my boo. First of all, I would like it if the blogs would keep her name out of their mouth. And let me tell y'all something. I feel like, out of my two faves, it's okay for y'all to talk about Beyonce. I'm going to tell y'all why. Because Beyonce is used to this shit. Beyonce's always going to be hated on. She's always going to be in the blogs. Everybody wants to know what Beyonce's doing. Everybody wants to be Beyonce. Sure. I mean, even if you think you don't want to be Beyonce, you do, bitch.
I want to be Beyonce.
You just haven't discovered that in you yet. So, I feel like she can handle that hard shit. Chill on Kerry Washington. I don't like this bullshit.
I mean,
first of all, let me finish. Let me finish.
First of all, don't yell at me.
Let me finish. Let me finish. So, number one, if you are a Kerry Washington fan, if you've seen lots of her movies, you know that in the past, up until she got married recently, they have always said that Kerry Washington was a lesbian. I mean, we've seen her movies. Even though that's acting, we've seen her movies, you guys. So, when she got married, it was like, oh, Kerry Washington's not gay no more. Even though she's delivered. I never thought that she was gay, but it's like, okay, so it's so many sources. So the last source says that, a source actually says that they are happy and excited about the holidays. That sounds just about right. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys. When I did hear about the divorce, I was like,
it could happen.
If he's a bitch ass, I could see that happening because Kerry Washington works all day sometimes. I mean, of course, she has time for her child. I think that the daughter comes to the trailer a lot too.
She goes on set a lot.
But
like the dog,
she does spend a lot of time at work. So, I mean, if he's a bitch ass, like I said, then yeah. But I don't think that he's a bitch ass, and I think that they're happy, and I just think that people are upset, me being one of them, but I get over it, that she doesn't talk about her personal life.
Yeah, so they gotta make up.
So y'all gotta make up stuff. So, but I definitely don't think that he's gay. That's a lot. Like, I don't think
Why
that
would y'all make this man gay if he's not gay? Like,
that's wrong. Don't leave Kerry Washington alone. I don't like it.
Like I was saying, I don't want people. I feel like because of the status that Beyonce is at, she's more like she can get talked about because. Not saying that she doesn't hear it, but she's like above them. I mean, I don't know. I can't really explain it. Like, she's the up here of celebrities. Whereas, Kerry Washington, she'll probably hear more of what people, what they say about her. And the thing is, I don't think that she can't handle it. I feel like, she's a New Yorker. She has thick skin. Like, she probably can handle it, but that's just something that you don't want her to have to deal with.
I don't want her to have to deal with that.
Yeah, and I really don't want her to have to deal with that.
Her name out your mouth. Speaking of Kerry Washington, she's also in the blogs right now because they are trying to put her and Viola Davis against each other because more nominations have come out. We got the SAG Awards out, the NAACP Awards are out, and the Golden Globe nominations are out. The Golden Globes came out, and Viola Davis got a nomination, but Kerry Washington didn't. Same with the SAG Awards. And what I want to say was, I can't remember what I said on this last video. Like, I don't know if I came on here upset, but never take what I'm saying and pin it with Kerry Washington because I'm the angry one. I'm upset. Kerry Washington is not upset. you know, she came straight on Twitter and was congratulating Viola. Let me tell you something. It is Viola's time. How to Get Away with Murder is the best thing that could have happened to Viola Davis. She's not a slave, finally.
Because the thing about Viola Davis and the thing about playing a slave, once you become a slave, it's hard to get out of a slave.
Right. You know, they still call him Whoopi Miss Sealy.
I still call Viola, whatever she is, whatever movie that was, The Help.
What I want to say is I'm happy for Viola Davis, and I hope she wins all of the awards except the one that her and Kerry Washington are against each other with. But, you know, don't do that. Don't try to put them, you know, and then the next thing was, oh, we can't have 2 black nominees in the same category now with the ones that only Viola got nominated. Y'all just flip everything, and I don't like that.
Yeah, y'all just do too much.
And if you're a Kerry Washington fan, you already know that she deserves these awards, so it's no need to even do all that. Let Viola shine. Go, girl. I ain't mad. Speaking of Kerry Washington, let's talk about her ex co-star. I mean, her ex co-star. Her ex teammate, whatever, OPA-er. Columbus Short.
That's nut.
Columbus Short says that he was on drugs, and Shonda and his castmates knew he needed them for the 16-hour workdays and family, and he lost himself because he had too much on his plate. And he is on the road to recovery, and he is hoping that he will be able to return to Scandal.
Not with that statement, you don't hope you can return to Scandal. You're not returning to Scandal because you're a druggie. And usually
I'm getting mad.
You calm down.
Woo! Columbus Short just gets under my motherfucking skin. Like, everybody knows how positive Shonda Rhimes is. Like, why are you trying to put this fucking attention on Shondaland? I'm so mad, yo. Like, I'm just so fucking mad. Like, like, what?
You said the F word like 5 times. You're done for the rest of the show. You cannot say the F word. And you need to hurry up and get off this subject because it's making you act like a different person. I don't know this person.
My skin is hot. I'm so mad. Like, Columbus Short, when are you going to give it up? Give it up. All of y'all who think that Harrison is coming back, he's not. He's dead.
You said the reason why he can't give it up. He's a drug user and abuser. They hold on to dreams forever.
True.
So, I mean, the sad thing is, even though I didn't think Shonda would give you your job back, you probably had, like, you know that hole in the needle that you put thread through? You probably had that much chance before you made this statement. Now you have nothing. Because the thing, and this is the thing about men, black men, they are lazy, and they always want to blame somebody else on their downfall. How you gonna blame your 16-hour workday on you using drugs when you signed up for this? You signed up for this job. Nobody made you take this job. So therefore, you being on cocaine or whatever you were snorting is your fault. You cannot blame that on your 16-hour workday or your family. You are a bitch. That is a cop-out. You are no longer a gladiator. You are a bitch in a suit. And that's all I have to say.
Yikes, Columbus. I didn't even say that. She said it. But my only thing is, it just makes me upset. Like, don't put that type of attention on Shonda Rhimes because everybody knows that Shonda Rhimes don't have nothing to do with it.
You know what I love that Shonda Rhimes don't do? She never responds to the shit. She act like it never even happened.
Not no Columbus Short anyway.
Yeah, like she only responds to, like, you know, something worth responding to, and that's not.
Columbus, you're not coming back. You're done. I'm sorry.
What I am going to do
maybe you can get in rehab.
Pray for your bitch.
Yeah, pray for him. Like, other than all of y'all, everybody start a prayer circle for Columbus Short because I did last year, and obviously it didn't work. I don't know what to do with him.
I mean, maybe it is working because now he's telling us what the problem was.
Don't embarrass them. Don't embarrass them. So basically, you're saying Kerry Washington, all of them knew I was going in the back of my trash
and snorting coke.
I wonder if Tony Goldwyn and Gurmo and Huck and all of them sniffing coke.
Man, what was y'all having a nice coke party? Like, shut the F up.
Moving on. So, as most of you know, I don't have all the information on this whole Sony hacks thing, you know. all of these Sony emails have been leaked, and it's a lot of racist comments and stuff like that. That's what somebody else said.
That's what you get for not giving people raises.
So,
to these big companies.
The main thing that I want to talk about from the Sony hack was it revealed that Matthew Knowles actually pitched a Destiny's Child biopic for, he did it in December 2013 without Beyonce, Kelly, or Michelle knowing.
Because he wanted some money for child support.
Matthew, I just don't know what to say about you.
That's why your ass was not invited to the wedding.
Like, we're not even talking about you as an ex-manager. We're talking about you as a father.
Piece of shit.
Do you really think that you were going to go behind Beyonce's back? I mean, because obviously it didn't work out because we're just hearing about it from a hack. Do you know how fast Beyonce would have shut that shit down? You don't do stuff like that. Like, what is wrong with you? Are you money hungry? Are you out of money?
Stop having all these fucking kids.
I don't know what to make of Matthew Knowles no more, y'all. But long story short, there's actually rumors of Lifetime picking up Destiny's Child's biopic for later in 2015. And all I got to say is no.
Fuck it.
No more F words.
No, that's you.
No, you just said 2 in a row.
When?
I'm done, you're done.
I only said 2.
No more. No.
No, definitely not.
No, absolutely not.
No, you're not. You're not gonna disrespect
not no Lifetime
Destiny's Child, and
not the way
damn
y'all did
sure
Aaliyah.
not gonna disrespect Beyonce.
Y'all already disrespecting Whitney. I ain't even see it yet.
You can't disrespect Michelle. She is a child of Christ. Like, think about this. Think about this before you do this.
You better holler at Beyonce first, and Beyonce, don't you dare.
Beyonce gonna be like, no,
don't you dare. Moving on. Real Housewives of Atlanta real quick. I just wanted to talk on 2 things. The first thing I want to talk on is Miss Sharon. Rest in peace, Miss Sharon.
I'm so sad about it.
You were a key.
Yo,
I'm
Miss
sorry.
Sharon
I didn't even
is
say that.
the realest.
Yo.
The realest mom to be on a show.
Right. I'm so mad that we didn't get the real. I mean, we knew that she was out there, but we didn't get the real until last night. Like, and I'm even more mad that Miss Sharon didn't get the chance to punch Mama Joyce in her face. Like, did y'all see Real Housewives of Atlanta last night?
Miss Sharon went off.
I don't know if it was the margaritas or what.
About her mother, and only thing Candy could do was sit back and eat it, because the thing is, this is what you let your mother do. You let your mother go on, say what you gonna do. How about you gonna smack Carmen, what she done did before your marriage, for you
disrespecting the granddaughter.
Right, exactly. Like, and you, Mama, don't say that. Like, you know. So that's what she was going to do when Miss Sharon said it. And I felt like at one point she was kind of being a little bit disrespectful. Not Miss Sharon, Candy. Because she shouldn't have kept on. And like, even as mad as Miss Sharon was, it was something that Miss Sharon had asked her. And, or she asked her, she was like, because I'm not scared. And she was like, and that's the thing, my mother not either. You should have just left it alone. Like, I felt like she wanted her to keep on going.
Well, that wasn't the only thing she said. That was, I was going to talk about that too. Like, Candy is just, I don't know what to make of Candy. Like, I don't know. I love my mother to death, but like I said, my mother is not going to come between my marriage, and I would never let my mother disrespect my mother-in-law, like,
or my stepchild,
or me,
or my best friend,
or my husband. Like, the whole time she's just like, in her confession, like, well, I understand what happened, but we need to just let it go, and I'm not just going to sit there and let nobody disrespect my mother.
But your mother has disrespected everybody, and you saying we need to let it go, it's because it's your mother who's starting the trouble. Now, if it was somebody else's mother starting the trouble, you wouldn't be letting it go. So, and I love Todd. I love that Todd be like, no.
Todd, I'm going to tell y'all something.
I was like,
if they do get divorced, divorced, I believe that it will be Mama Joyce's fault because Todd can't take no more. Like, seriously.
Especially with his mother gone.
Watching last night, you know, you would have thought that it was a little over. Todd is still there.
Because
Todd didn't leave. He's still angry.
Because her mother is still disrespectful.
And I feel like Candy laughs it off like it's a joke sometimes.
Right. Like she feel like, because
just
my mother's old. She can say what she want. Well, so is my mother. And my mother said she gonna punch your mother in the face. Now do something.
Wait a minute. Not only was she gonna punch your mother in the face, she was gonna punch your sisters in the face.
Her sisters, her old aunts, the old lady gang. She was gonna take them all.
Boy, I tell you, get a couple margaritas up in Mama Sharon.
Yo, she didn't even need that other margarita. But then the thing is, Candy put out a statement like right before it came out. She was like, she got me together. She was like, and then after that, she was ready to hug. Like, I love people like that.
That's the difference between Mama Joyce and Miss Sharon, because Mama Joyce is still mad for what we don't know.
What is Mama Joyce mad for? She started it. She started everything.
And then the second thing I wanted to talk about was Nene and Cynthia, which I heard her on the radio today, where they were asking her that they were telling her that it's a lot of rumors out that Bravo actually paid her more money to act the way that she's been acting this season. And she was like, no, she was like, I definitely, you know, all of us are compensated very well. So, you know, that's not the thing. But, you know, she kept brushing the question off. But my whole thing is, after watching last night, I'm not over it. I know Nene's not over it. And I'm over Cynthia. So I just feel like it's no need for them to be friends again.
Peter is a bitch ass nigga.
Real.
And
he's a...
what's her name? Nene calling him a bitch. She called him a bitch for a reason. Whether it was disrespectful or not, it was a bit disrespectful to call somebody else's husband a bitch. But he is one. Like, granted, you don't want your wife back friends with Nene because you feel like you have to compete.
Exactly.
With your wife's time.
Ding, 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 ding.
Sorry, you walking around with the penis? What?
All of a sudden, y'all having sex now, and that you and Nene not friends no more.
No. Y'all having sex because of that fucking because of that surgery that she had last year. So now her, you know, sex drive is back. Like, don't play yourself.
I just don't like it, Peter. And I added you last night, and I told you was a queen too.
And let's talk about Queen Apollo Peter, next week.
Patricia.
Apollo next week
is a typical ass man.
A jail nigga.
No more N-words.
Sorry.
Moving on. A real quick one to talk about Keisha Cole. Sad news for Keisha Cole.
It's sad because it's the holidays.
Keisha Cole, which I have good news about that though. Keisha Cole is set for 30 days in jail for an old DUI unless she can provide the paperwork that she completed the alcohol education classes. Mind you, this DUI is from 2004. But the exciting thing for me is, she has to prove it by February.
Okay.
So, you know, because when it came out last night, they got more information today. When it came out last night, it was like, well, you know, everybody who doesn't like Keisha Cole, especially the Beehive, all like, F that B, da, da. She has a child.
That girl.
No, she has a child. And no mother should be taken away from their child around the holidays. You don't want to not spend. I feel for the child. I wouldn't want to wake up on Christmas and my mother wasn't there. So, you know, she's a mother too, and she's also a human being. So, you know, you got to chill a little bit on that. But
you know these beehives don't chill.
The good thing about that is, they said that when she went to court, the judge, you know, was asking her for the paperwork to say that she completed these classes, and she was saying, she couldn't find it, da da da. And he told her that she had till February to prove it, and I like that because she probably didn't do it because she's a celebrity, and I don't think that these celebrities should be cut any slack for the shit that they do just because they're a celebrity. She had to maybe she was in the middle of a tour when it happened. Anything. So what? So what?
Get done what you gotta get done.
So what?
Because if I wasn't in the middle of no damn tour, I would be on my way to jail.
Exactly. Any old other person would be, and she's no different.
I love that. I love judges that don't, you know, kiss these celebrities' ass.
AKA, and she's not even celebrity. Janelle from Teen Mom, they never kiss her ass.
No.
Okay, so moving on. The PinkPrint came out today, y'all. Shout out to Nicki Minaj. Shout out to the Bobs, because let me tell you something. It ain't no feeling like when your favorite artist puts out a new CD. It's like Christmas morning. Shout out to y'all because I was excited as y'all. Now, here's what I want to say about the album. I like the album. Did you listen to the album?
Yeah, I like it.
I listened to the album several times. My only thing that I want to say is I am not here for singing, Nicki. That's no shade. That's no shade. Just me, Tiffany likes rapper Nicki. I actually like back in the day rapper Nicki, like spit anything. I did it with my
the nasty Nicki.
Nasty Nicki.
Gutter Nicki.
Right. That whole singing thing, it just, I mean, for parts it's fine, but like grand piano, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Everybody was telling me, oh my god, that's a good song. When I heard it, I was just like, oh. Like, I mean, if she gonna sing a part of the song, that's one thing, but I need rapping Nicki. But I just want to tell y'all real quick, I know off the top 2 of my favorite songs is the one that's featuring Jeremiah. I think it's called Favorite.
Yeah.
And the one with Meek Mill, the first one though, not the second one.
By Your Heart.
By Your Heart.
I love that. Crazy because the songs that you said that you didn't like, I actually like. I really like Grand Piano. I like The Night Is Still Young. I like Trini Them Girls. It's another song on here that I don't know what it is, but I was like, oh, this is my favorite song.
Truffle Butter wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be.
But I like Big Daddy. That's the second one with her and Meek Mill.
I like the first one better. I like her verse and Big Daddy. I really like his verse.
I'm not really a Meek Mill fan. So.
But it's still, like, I liked his verse in the first one, though.
Is it Want Some
Meek
More?
Meek Mill and Nicki Minaj.
I think it's Want Some More. I like Want Some More.
I liked a lot of them. I can't think of them off the hand, but I know that those two, I repeated those several times. Yeah. I like those. But shout out to Nicki Minaj. Let me know what your favorite songs are, because you know, I just need more time. It just came out. Let some more grow on me. I'll tell y'all next Monday what else I like. But only the video.
I don't want to give it a thumbs down because it's I love to see Nicki, Drake, and Lil Wayne all together.
I just don't need all that extra shit.
Song. Like it was just.
They could have been in a studio. They could have been on a street corner rapping.
In a party.
Like, they could have done anything. Like, I just don't like all that extra creative, non-needed bullshit. Like, don't do that no more, Nicki. I don't like that. Pills and potions. Save that for like pills and potion and stuff. When it's gonna be Drake and Lil Wayne, and don't put them in nothing because they just look like two. I don't want to say the N word again.
Right,
rapping. I mean, I love the song. Y'all know how I feel about the song. But the video, I just feel like, and the video dropped at 3 o'clock in the morning. Do you know some barbs got up at 3 o'clock in the morning to watch that?
Not this one.
I would have been pissed. You a barb?
No, I'm just saying if I was not this one, I had to go to work the next day.
But again, shout out to Nicki Minaj. Y'all know I love. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself.
Yeah, and now that I heard it today, not on the radio, I like it.
Feeling myself.
All right.
Feeling myself. All right. Also, just to let y'all know, a new D'Angelo CD dropped today, which everybody is excited about. It's called Black Messiah, and from I'm hearing mixed reviews. I'm hearing that it's old D'Angelo, which people like old D'Angelo, so I don't know why that's a complaint. But on the other hand,
how are you going to say what's old D'Angelo? He hasn't had an album in
14 years.
So shut up.
But on the other hand, fans are shitting themselves right now. That's how excited they are.
Other celebrities.
Yes. So I mean, if you're a D'Angelo fan, cop that.
Right.
It's time for Ain't Nobody Got Time for That.
Hey guys, it's Tanea here with my, I ain't got time for that. And so basically, like, we haven't said a lot about this Bill Cosby thing because honestly, I'm a fan of Bill Cosby, so I don't really have time for none of this shit. Until he has been proven guilty, he is innocent in my eyes. But Beverly Johnson did just come out recently saying that she was also, drugged or attacked or whatever. And she came out, I think, a couple of days ago, but today she was on The View. And today, Bill Cosby's wife also put out a statement today, somewhat like defending her husband. And a lot of people was going in. Like, they were really mad that she, put up a statement defending her husband, but that's her husband. So what did you think she was going to do? Like, granted, if he did rape these women or if he didn't, we don't know because he hasn't been, he hasn't been, like, charged or anything. But that's her husband, and she's going to have his back. So I feel like all the, Camille shaming, stop it. Because y'all back up y'all no good ass baby daddies for anything. So, but then I want to talk more about Beverly Johnson and her coming out. Like I mean, I've never been, touched or anything, but I feel as though if I was, I don't know about the whole waiting 30 years to do it. And then I don't know, because even though she waited 30 years, somebody else had to do it for her to say, oh, he did this to me. And then listening to her story on The View, it still sounded like she was, like she had practiced what she had to say. Like, it didn't sound real. Like, a couple of things, like she was saying that, she drunk a cappuccino when the drug hit her so hard. But the drug hit you so hard, you can remember this whole story, even to leaving out and being put in the cab. But when you got put in the cab, she said, I was trying to remember my address so I could tell the cab where to take me. But you remember the whole story of what happened 30 years ago. You remember the cappuccino. You remember not saying you wanted the cappuccino to him saying, please drink the cappuccino. And you felt like, you remember how strong, you remember every single thing. It just doesn't add up. Like, that's too much. I don't got time for that shit. Like, it's just too much. I feel like right now, they're just trying to change the way that we look at Bill Cosby. And I'm like, for what, though?
Well, this is what I have to say about it, and then we're going to move on. I believe I said this already. The first thing is, I never want to say that a person is lying when they say that they've been raped by a certain someone, especially a celebrity. I think it's very weird that so many people have the same claim. So that right there makes me believe it, number one. And by him being younger, we're not talking about old Bill Cosby. We're not talking about the older Bill Cosby right now. We're not talking about Cliff Huxtable, which a lot of people are comparing Bill Cosby to. We're talking about a young comedian. So, I mean, it's not that hard to believe. But what to me is just wrong is, why wait now? Like, why wait so long? And Beverly Johnson, why did it take strangers coming out for you to come out? You're an older woman now. You could have did this last year or the year before. Like, you got the backup, you got the lawyers, you have security. It's not like somebody was going to come and kill you.
And then the thing, what with Beverly Johnson is, even though he did drug her, and if he did drug her, like in the story he didn't attack her. He didn't take advantage of her. Like how other stories are saying, like, he drugged me and took advantage of me, or he drugged me and did this. He drugged you. And then he, like, I just want to say, if the drug worked so hard, why didn't you pass out so he could take advantage of you? Like,
I mean, again, like I said, I don't want to say all of that. To me, Beverly Johnson's didn't sound that
I would say Beverly Johnson just didn't sound that convincing. It didn't really
get me. I watched it on The View today, but I definitely believe that some of this is true, and I'm not surprised that Camille put that statement out. I'm not surprised at all.
that she put it out
because a wife, ex-wife, anything, they're going to protect, their husband. So, I mean, I don't think that y'all should attack her, but it just, when Beverly Johnson came up, I think it was last week, I was just like, clutch my pearls, like, Lord Jesus,
right.
Who next? Cicely Tyson? I cannot deal.
Oh my God,
Jesus.
But
I can't.
Yeah, the thing about it is, like, and I'm not saying that Bill, because I'm not saying that he is an angel, and I'm not saying that he didn't do anything or whatever. But I feel like until we know the whole story, can we not shame him, and can we not shame the victims either? Let's just let it work itself out and see what happens in the end.
Well, the worst thing that you can get put on your name is rape. So that's dead. The shame is done. Like, he's losing everything. That's the whole thing though. Like, he's old as shit. Like, tomorrow he could wake up and just die. He could be dead when they wake him up tomorrow. Like, he's old as I don't know what. He's old as dirt. Like, have y'all seen him? Like,
so I wonder
the
if
man's
they
eye
tried to get the
won't
story
even
out.
look like the left one is going one way, the right is going another.
And they tried to get the story out before he died. So
I don't really know, but I mean, Bill, all I got to say is, if it is true, you are going to burn.
Did you hear what he said, though?
No.
You could have said anything, Bill. Why would you say that?
What did he say?
He said something like, I feel like only black journalists will stay neutral. Bill, come on.
Moving on.
Right.
On to a happy white person. The Victoria's Secret show was this past week, and y'all know we was tuned in, and it was good, just like any other year. But I especially wanted to give a shout out to my favorite models, Adriana, Alessandria, and Candace, and Bahati and Carly. They my favorites right now. I mean, shout out to Tyra Banks.
Right.
All hail
watched the old one.
The queen. That's right. I had to go back and watch the old one because I was missing Bay. But the main thing I wanted to talk about was Taylor Swift performing for the second year in a row. And y'all know, I came on here and I told y'all, I only got up into the new year to hate Kerry Hilson, Taylor Swift, and Alicia Keys. When the new year comes, they get a new slate and I don't hate them anymore. But until then, I just fucking hate Taylor Swift. Like, she's so fucking perfect.
Taylor Swift came to the Victoria's Secret show and slayed these bitches.
I mean, vocals on point, outfit on point,
little
hand gestures on point, eyes on point, hair on point, songs on point. She was
amazing.
Fans on point, singles on point, sales on point.
Next year, if she do it, she needs to have a pair of wings.
But what I'm going to need y'all to do, while we're talking about Taylor Swift, I understand that she had a star-studded party where Beyonce and Jay-Z was there. And last night she was at Justin Timberlake's concert in New York, and Beyonce and Taylor Swift were sitting next to each other or in front of each other.
They was like a couple of rows
away.
What
you're not going to do is start the article saying Taylor and her BFF Beyonce. No.
I love it!
No, shut the hell up. That's not her best friend, so y'all can stop that shit.
Why are you so mad? Why you so mad though?
That's all I'm saying.
Why you so mad?
That's not her best friend.
Why you so mad?
That's not her best friend.
Why you so mad though?
Taylor.
Why
that ain't your best friend? We know who your best friend is. She told us on Victoria's Secret, one of the models.
She has so many best friends. Lord is her best friend.
You damn sure ain't gonna have Beyonce and Lord as a best friend. Hell no, that ain't her best friend.
But Beyonce likes Lord.
So, again, shout out to Taylor Swift because she did do a thing, but I can't stand
she had a banging ass party.
Ass. That's right. That's right.
She had a banging ass party. She got Sam Smith, Justin Timberlake, Jay-Z, and Beyonce in one picture. That's like, I have all of them on my...
Right. She paid them. She paid them to come.
I have all of them on my music. I was just... It made me happy. Like, I was so excited. Like, that's what... I wish I could just get a picture of them. Them 4. Is that 4 people?
Are you done?
5. I wish I could just get a picture of them 5 people and just put it up in my room somewhere.
So here's the thing. This is the end of the show, but before we go, I did want to remind you guys. I don't know if this is probably not going to be up by then, but if you don't catch it today, make sure you catch Love and Hip Hop New York tonight. But what I did want to say was pray for the creator of Love and Hip Hop, Mona Scott, because she also has a new show starting today at 9 o'clock where she's basically out in the sorority sisters, going to tell everything that happens behind the scenes. And I just thought that type of shit was illegal.
The thing about that is, I don't like that shit. These white sororities not doing that. Like, that's... Come on. They already... That's too much.
Anything for a buck, I tell you.
That's too fucking much. Now, who I gotta write a letter to? Exactly.
Nothing sacred no more.
Secret.
Just because y'all getting beat with the paddle don't mean shit. Y'all been getting beat.
First of all, hazing is illegal. So if anybody is still doing that and you are trying to get in that sorority, you don't need to be in that one. Second of all, there's sororities and fraternities for a reason. Like, they have these secret
we don't need to do everything they do.
We don't even know what's going on in there. As long as they make their contributions to the state or to the different organizations, let them live.
Pray for Mona because y'all...
Yo, I'm about to whip Mona's ass.
I can see somebody just slitting her throat, yo, and that's...
Or her tires.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is not a game.
Because nowadays... Nobody takes anything seriously. Nobody gives stuff like their let things just be sacred or let them be a secret. Nobody wants that. Everything wants to be exposed. Shut the hell up.
That's what they was talking about on Twitter today. Today they were debating on Twitter about people who put up their MCM, their Man Crush Monday, if you don't know what that is, and they either like get a picture of the side of them or just get like the body of them or the back of them. And they was just like, now on social media, if you don't post who you're with or if you don't talk about your relationship, it's phony and it's fake and da-da-da. Now, I'm a person who can't stand that. I hate when you post a picture of a hand, a foot, the back of somebody's head because it's a secret. I just say you don't post them at all.
That's my thing.
But I definitely don't think that you're phony if you don't want to blast your whole entire life on social media.
You don't have to blast your whole life. You don't have to blast your whole relationship. But if you want to keep certain things a secret, then keep it a whole secret.
Right.
That even goes to...
I don't need no teasers, bitch.
You want to show me the back of your boyfriend. Show me your boyfriend's hand. Tweet about how big his dingling is. What y'all do. All that. But then come back and say, oh, it's a secret. I don't have to show his face. What part of it is a secret?
That's true. We just don't know what he looked like.
Yeah, like what part of your relationship is a secret?
Like.
Yeah, his other girlfriend.
Yikes. That's enough of that. But yeah, let's get into the quote of the day. The quote of the day is, true confidence leaves no room for jealousy. When you know you are great, you have no need to hate. Nicki Minaj.
That's beautiful.
I picked Nicki because her album came out today, and I felt like that was wonderful.
That is.
Because these bitches is out here screaming that they so, like, I'm confident, I know I'm cute, F these B's, the whole time they be hating. You not confident. You ain't that damn confident.
Well, if you in I'm confident, I'm cute with F these B's, then you're not confident.
Bitches. So again, make sure that you continue to send your questions in for the Q&A session. I'm reading these questions. Y'all really trying it, but I'm still going to answer it because guess what? I ain't got nothing to hide. Y'all know where I live at. Y'all ain't going to find me. Judge me. Talk about me. I don't care. Beyonce and Kerry Washington love me and my mother.
Alright. Okay.
But anyway, make sure y'all tell a friend to tell a friend about the show. Tell your mother, cousin, your sister, your brother, your uncle, your sister, your sister's sister-in-law, son, mother, uncle,
grandfather.
And as always, if you didn't know,
now you know.
Now you know that there's no show like
the show. Peace out, homies.